Welcome back, y'all. Today is a new day. Today is a new day that we're going to be talking about some goaltending situations. So, welcome back, y'all. Today, we are going to be discussing about the latest rumors of Marc-Andre Fleury heading to the Toronto Maple Leafs. I'm your host, Newsboy of the Hour. So, we're going to be discussing about the recent rumors of Jack Campbell getting injured, Marc-Andre Fleury getting traded to other teams, such as the Leafs and other teams are out there. So I got news from TSN stating that inside trading is Fleury in Toronto sites. See, Marc-Andre Fleury has been pretty decent throughout his years. Right now in Chicago, he's been kind of having a bad season with a bad Chicago Blackhawks team that are in the middle of a rebuild. Although the GM of Chicago, Kyle Davidson, tweeted out that if Marc-Andre Fleury were being traded, they need to have another team to take on his salary, but he wants to decide then. Toronto is really looking for goaltending at this moment, but their main priority is defense. So here is the latest statement. We know goaltending was a concern in Leafland already before Jack Campbell gets hurt. As we know, Jack Campbell has suffered a rib injury at Seattle Kraken's game. Apparently, he felt the injury after the game. But so he's going to be out for 2 weeks. Jack Campbell gets hurt and is out of a couple weeks. Kyle Dubas has said he believes in his two guys, but there is a chance he goes out and gets something as insurance. But the Leafs right now, they need something right now. They need an insurance. As you know, insurance for right now. They need someone that could help them out for this season. Stay from Pierre LeBron, I can't guarantee you they will go out and trade for a goalie. What can I tell you is they are doing their due diligence on the marketplace looking at a few goaltenders. Along them, we believe the Leafs have talked on to Chicago about Marc-Andre Fleury, aka his nickname is the Flower. Again, this is more of a due diligence type. This is not a serious conversation at this point, but it does tell you that the Leafs are leaving no stone unturned. Marc-Andre Fleury is going to call his own shot. We've already talked about this, and I don't believe that Toronto is on the shot list of preferred teams. And by the way, I don't think the Washington Caps, another team that's thrown Chicago's on Marc-Andre Fleury list of destinations. So there's no guarantee Fleury gets dealt at all. But at this point, it doesn't look like the Leafs would be a fit for Marc-Andre Fleury, stating that they don't think it would be the fit for him. Well, the Leafs are really serious of contending this year, and they really want to be aggressive again at the deadline. As buyers, on the other hand, Ottawa Senators are actually going to be quiet again this year at the deadline. The main priority right now is to get to the playoffs and get out of round one. That is their main thing at the playoffs. Get past round one. Right now, the defense is the issue. They need to address that. We have another week to go by the trade deadline on March 21st. I do think that Marc-Andre Fleury could be the best option for the Leafs, knowing that their goaltending has been a kind of an issue of this month and last month because of how the save percentage has been. Mraz has been getting the starts. Campbell's been getting some starts. He's been dealing with injury at this moment. He's been sat out due to a mental block he needed. And the last time he played was, it gotta be like last week. The last time I recall see him play games, I would say Seattle was the last time he made those good saves. They won 6-4 against Seattle that day. I do think that if Toronto were to prefer to get Marc-Andre Fleury, who would go the other way? Pure Mraz, his 3-point cap hit they signed in the summer. They're not going to get rid of Campbell because they're going to keep Campbell. By the free agency, they could maybe re-sign him. Well, if they could do that, it could be like a free team trade. Another team has to shed some salary, retain salary. And so we came to a moment that they need to do something about this. And Chris Johnson stated that we're fully not guaranteed to be on the move. It actually shapes up as a rather thin goaltending market. When we look towards the trade deadline, and that could leave the Arizona Coyotes with the destination on a goaltender they like, that's KV. He's in his first NHL season this year. He's been one of the few good stories for the Coyotes. As I mentioned, they like the player. They are engaged in extension talks on a new contract with his agent. But if they don't get a new deal, right. This is his first NHL season. So if they don't get a deal leading up at the deadline, they are going to have to look at priority moving him because he has less than $900,000 at a cap hit. And he's also 1 year away from potential unrestricted free agency. His abbreviation rights as well, so that's a contract situation to watch because if he's not signed, he could be dealt. So the Coyotes goaltender KV, can't really pronounce his name, but KV as in the short form, he's been good with Arizona. I remember he was so good against when we played against the Coyotes around about a month ago or two. He was just excellent. I give credit, I give credit to their goaltender. He's been playing really good that time. But now he's actually 21 losses and 9 wins. So I don't really take the blame for that. I know Arizona is last in the league, but they're actually rebuilding at this moment. I know there's young players will be starting to come up from the minors and play. And plus they have like a draft picks they have, for the deadline. So there's that, If Marc-Andre Fleury is willing to come to Toronto or not, it could be like a big addition to the Leafs organization as you call it, Leafs organization. Right now, we're all going to have to see if they do something by the deadline or they go for their defense targets like Josh Manson, Ben Sherrod, Justin Barron. Mark Giuliano has been in the latest rumors of him going to Toronto, but due to his $6 million cap, they have to maybe do a free team trade. There was another four that they were interested in Seattle too. We all knew that Alex Kerfoot almost got dealt in the expansion draft, Seattle Kraken, but nope, never happened. That's why they decided to take Gerald McCann from Pittsburgh that Toronto have acquired and lost him in the suspension draft. Pretty much, we all have to see what goes on at the deadline this year. Mostly, it's going to kind of be a surprise. At least, we'll do a video on what the Leafs have done at the deadline next week. So I'm going to be ending this right now. This is Newsboy of the Hour, Christoph, signing off.